Christian Deveaux, aka Boy October, and you watching Who Dat with Timmy. Bang.
She like my drive and ambition. All she wants is me to wreck her inside. We living on the edge in this ride. We do forever tonight. We can cruise fast or slow, but tonight we don't watch the time. We don't watch the time.
Welcome back to Who Dat. It's boy Timmy here, the man, the myth, the legend, Christian Deveaux. You can call him that boy October. He used to be named Novel. You have many names. People might have been seeing you last 2 years, think you knew, but I don't know who you really are. Like this, this you won't just reach.
Shit, boy, there's some serious history. Well, yeah, Christian Deveaux, Boy October. Yeah, I've been doing music for a minute now. I was over here doing music with Sketch at one point. Went over to the UK. I had to reset, you know what I mean? Started making music again 2014 with Christian Deveaux, aka Boy October, live in the flesh. You know, blessed to be back home. I've not been back home in 3.5 years. You know what I mean? So, you know, more life. You know.
So that the boy October, where that name come from?
Boy October is just basically an alias. My stage performance name is Christian Deveaux, and that's my name actually. Christian is my middle name. Boy October just comes from the fact that I'm born in October, and it was just a fresh kind of spin on the name, and it basically that title was for me to do other creative enterprises when the time was right. You know what I mean? Garments, creative direction, that type of thing.
So what Novel? Take us back to let people know who was Novel. Like, cause they might just see Christian Deveaux say, okay, it's a new Bahamian rapper. He live in the UK side about 3 years ago, but no, you didn't just start. You didn't just start making music. Take us back to Novel.
Right. Well, Novel was really at a point in time where I used to. It's a huge history. Like I was in med school for a year, and that really wasn't for me. So I discontinued med school after a year. Came back home. I was working. The reason why I stopped med school because I wanted to create, and so the thing is, I wanted to have more of a music business handle on what I was doing, not only just creating songs and whatnot. So I'd linked up with Christopher Carey, aka Sketch, and made a group called Archetype Infinity, what I used to lead. Had artists, writers, producers, all huddled up. We was doing some significant shit, you know what I mean? And also at that point in time. And we made some moves, made some content. We did what we could at that point. And Novel was what I used to go by at that time. And that really just represented the fact that I felt as though I was different than everything else that I had seen. And yeah, it's been a transition from then.
So take you back. I always like to ask Who Dat. What did you hear? What did you see? Who did you hear? Who did you see? Make you want to get into music, be it international, international or national, Bahamian, Jamaican, anyway. What was that note, that song? Maybe you saw the chat, you saw someone in the band. What was it that sparked that creative fire within you?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I think for me, I was more so looking at melody. I always love melody, and so it's funny because as a rapper, people may think fundamentally that your influences would have come from rapping, but first of all, I was singing actually. So your Michael Jacksons and everyone who was primarily doing that melody-based music. So because of the passion for words and poems and lyrics and all of that stuff, when you mesh that together, I had the capability to MC as well. So anyone from, I more so lean towards Eastern Coast rap. So your Biggies, your Jiggers, your Locks, all of them cats. Pun, I could list all of them up. And anyone who was putting rhyme to track at that point in time, that's who I was. I had an ear for. And yeah, man, that's all of them really. I don't want to pull anyone in particular because all of them really was somebody. Yeah, all of them was people I used to listen to, But yeah, man.
So as a man, how the hell you get in UK? How you get over there? Because I mean, to get over there and do what you was doing, that's phenomenal. He's doing shows, you was selling your product, you really was doing things. I can see you on BBC, getting it, you're pushing it as a Bahamian.
Yeah, the hustle is real, man. The hustle is real. I work full time, So a lot of times when people see me doing stuff, they don't really get that perspective. But I work full time. When I come home, it's music. Uh, Even some of the artists on that side, they be like, "Man, you just come, girl." I say, "How you?" But it's because I just go in at it, and it started off with open mics. Anywhere I could get a stage on the West Midlands, I was there. Boom, because when I first went over there, when I first started music in 2014, it's like I had songs, but then there may not have been a spot for me to actually perform the song at. So I had to do the song a cappella. So what ended up being like spoken word events or whatever. But I just hit them all, man. And then you end up linking with this one, who know this one, who know that one. You're doing open mics, then next you see it, you're doing festivals, then next you see it, you got your own gigs. So come last year, I was like, you know what, I want to have my own show. And now I am my 5th show coming up, independent, all by myself. So all the marketing, all the videos, all that stuff is done independently, man.
You talk about that the project you released last year and the whole push behind. I really liked. I don't know if I got to do this personally, but I liked that when you had your show, each person who bought a ticket had a personalized the Boy October card. So talk to me about the process with having the show, booking the show, getting recording the music for the show, and just taking the time and making a different card for each person who you decide to put money towards your show.
Yep, man, listen, I try to make things special. Like anything what I do creatively is special because it's more than, rap. Same what goes for my videos, et cetera, et cetera. In terms of like having that show, I had to have the confidence to say, guess what? I got my own show, I got headline, I could invite people who've been, supporting the thing. And so I made that decision, booked the venue, started marketing the thing independently. The card thing was just something I thought I could do extra. And at the end of the day, when you give somebody a card with an individual memory of your journey, that's something they ain't gonna forget. You know what I mean? And not everybody doing that. So even artists who saw me doing that was like, but I gotta do this next. You know what I mean? So it was dope, man. And it's always good to be at the forefront creating something, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Just take me through your EP you dropped.
Right. Shit. I was like 6 months in, dog. I wish that could have been sooner, but it was 6 months in. 4 tracks that I really like. And the idea for that EP was like to do something what I liked, what I wanted to hear. Most of the music I had done before that was like me getting into the process of writing and crafting and stuff like that. So this was the time where I said, okay, you got to take this up a step. And I was making tracks that I wanted to hear. And the 4 tracks are completely distinct from each other. They showcase different rap flows, melodies, content, storylines. And it's just something I appreciate. Shut Up and Drive, sexy, cool, suave. I got a video for that. 50 is like just for the people who've been supporting the movement. 50 fans. Pikachu is little high octane instrumentation going crazy there. Feel the Dreams is just my personal story. And a lot of people been giving me some good feedback on that one. Yeah, so it's 4 songs, but go out there, cop that shit. Yeah, man.
So you're back home. Independence is Monday, but on Friday, which is also Pride Day, you're having your own show, Bar Chappelle, that other people know what they could expect at the show, where they could link you, all that good stuff.
Right. So, like I said, always doing something special. You're going to come get a serious audio-visual experience. It could be showcasing me, but I have some surprises. I got some surprises. I don't want nobody, know exactly what's going to happen, but you're going to see some other people out there. Some surprises, and it could be dope. It could be something I don't think I've seen yet in the country, but also is a collaboration between people you wouldn't ordinarily see on the stage together, and it was a necessary thing to happen. And so come out, get some hip-hop, R&B, jumping off the rails. Yeah, man, just come true. So
that's people know they can find you at SoundCloud, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff.
Right. Christian Deveaux on all of those. Christian Deveaux, Boy October, you could search basically with that title on any of those platforms, YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitter, Facebook, etc., etc. Yeah.
This is the boy October. It's Friday, Pirates Republic. Dan clicked on my set. It's TIMMAY. You're watching Who Dat?
I'm from a city where the bloodlust run deep. The police don't own streets. Where these better know me. Yeah, we grow fiends. Yeah, blind players trying to hold me. This is my city, my order. I'm counting on these Nancy's to get antsy. They'll play the jump. I will murder an icon. I only see myself as a rival.